When I was in high school, my parents got into my Facebook once. They didn't typically do that sort of thing, and they did it once, and they were completely wrong about the situation that they accessed my account. My aunt had rung them and told them that I was threatening people online on Facebook because it was the only social media I used at the time. And so they just went onto my account, which was still logged in on Dad's computer for some reason, and they went through everything. They went through like all my messages and everything. And then when I got home, they said to me, we went onto your Facebook account today, like we accessed it." And I was like, I was really upset with them. I was like, why would you do that? Like, why didn't you just like, what did you think I was doing? And they said, oh well, your auntie said that you were threatening people. And I was like, oh my god. And I showed them exactly the situation that they were talking about. There were these girls at school who were bullying my sister, and they were making threats about physically harming her, and I was arguing with them, basically. And when they realised what they'd done, instead of just asking me and going onto my account, they apologised and said that they should probably have just asked me about something, especially because I would have told them. Like, I would have said, I'm not threatening people online, I'm fighting against people who want to hurt my sister. And they said they were glad that, that I was doing something like that. And they never went on any of our accounts ever again. Never. Not once. There are some situations where I think maybe they should have, but, you know, internet, like, people didn't really worry about the internet as much back then. Like, it was still pretty bad, but, like, when parents weren't as, like, intense about it as they are nowadays. And there was an incident with my sister, and this was just after everything with Anna Todd had happened, and she told me what was going on, and I started crying, and I was begging her to tell our parents, and she said she couldn't. And years later she said to me, I kind of wish I'd just told Mum what was going on. I was like, I wanted you to so badly, because that whole Anna Todd thing had just happened. I was so scared of what would happen. And she was like, yeah, I didn't realize at the time that that had happened. And that whole situation really, really got to me, and I thought about it constantly for months, even though I'd never done anything like that. But yeah, I read stories about parents that go on their kids' social media and lose all trust from their kids, but they should have enough trust with their kids in the first place to just be able to ask what's going on, which my parents did have with me. Except they didn't ask, they just went on my account. I was mad, but I didn't hate them for it.